please mind your business. Like, seriously mind your business. Over here, you be crossing the road, somebody died or somebody fell, and you're like, hello, wetin happen? What is happening here? Tell me now, sister, you don't want to tell me? Please mind your business. So hello, welcome to Golden Dove Lifestyle Channel. Ooh. Thank you everyone for your time, for loving us. I give you back the love. So I'm a Nigerian, and it's interesting when you travel abroad, you have this cultural shock and you're like, I didn't know this is obtainable here. So today I'm going to tell you what is obtainable here and what is not obtainable abroad. In Nigeria, we are latecomers. Number one. When somebody gives you an appointment, I must come 5 minutes late. So if you just call it African man time, please, when you travel, please make sure you are there 10 minutes earlier. Because most times when they are even employing you in an organization, the question is, do you come to work on time? It just has to be with time. They love time. They want you to be on time. They want you to resume on time. That is one of the cultural shock you're actually going to get when you get to abroad. Then another thing is that you have to get a trainer. Like, you are going to walk, so you are going to be walking, because we don't have like buses that is close by for you to get to a departmental store and you don't really know your way. You have to walk. Another thing is that most of us like housemaid, like we say it. So over there, that costs a fortune to be a maid. It costs a fortune to come for somebody to look after your children. So in case you are traveling with children, before you even travel, practice letting all your people that are working with you go and learn how to stay with your children. And so you have to really practice that. It's a practice. It's not when you get there, you will not be overworked. I always tell people, learn to make your children's hair, because making hair is also a fortune. Maybe once in a while, if you can afford it, you get a cleaner to help you clean your house and all that. Taking a ride. The last time I traveled, I went to the US and I downloaded Uber, and then I had cash and I have not registered my card in the Uber. So I was trying to get a ride and I got a ride, but I was trying to like click on pay with cash. It wasn't accepting it. I have to actually call my sister to book the ride and pay for it. So you cannot pay a ride with cash. The next one is eating in a restaurant. We are people in Nigeria, we like to cook our meal and eat. Like, going to a restaurant is like a luxury. You are now in the abroad. So eating out is essential. You don't have to cook all the time. And eating out also makes you know the community that you are in. Makes you know the people, what is obtainable and what is not obtainable, so that you will not be a JJC forever. Sometimes they want to keep a restaurant running sometimes, so they encourage people to eat more so that the restaurant can be open for a long time and then help the community and create employment also. The next one is here, if you have an injury, the next thing you just go, doctor, are you around? I want to come to the hospital. They don't used to do that over there. You book your doctor, you book ahead, you call your doctor, you book your time, except in the case of emergency. You don't just walk into the hospital and the doctor will just attend to you. No. So if you have to see the doctor, make sure that you are booking ahead. Then another thing I'll have to tell you is also purchasing and returning things. You know, over here they used to say, Oyibo people, when you buy things you will return it. Yes, but not in a bad condition, not without the invoice or receipt. And they also have days. It can be 1 week, after 1 week. So make sure you read your receipt and know that this thing can be returned as XYZ day. If it passes the day that you're supposed to return, just keep it. And then another thing that we do here that Oyibo people find shocking. They don't used to beg there. I beg now. Somebody, they tell you something is not obtainable, or you're looking for a job and you went to a place, say, madam, beg oga now. No. If they tell you that this is it, just say thank you, and if there's an opening next time, please call me. So learn to know when to leave, when to say thank you, when to say please, when to say I appreciate. Take you, bow, and leave. So another thing that I will advise you is, please don't go and interfere in matters that doesn't concern you. Please mind your business. Like, seriously mind your business. Over here, you'll be crossing the road, somebody died or somebody fell, and you're like, hello, wetin happen? What is happening here? Tell me now, sister, you don't want to tell me? Please mind your business. So don't go and gather. There is no gathering. No. The next thing, the police will come. Whatever happens, police will come. Another thing you have to learn is the emergency numbers of the place that you're staying. The police, the hospital, the ambulance, fire service. Learn the emergency. Know the numbers that you have to call, and teach your children too, to be able to call them when necessary. Okay, so let me tell you. So when I travel, you see different things abroad. Please don't stare. Staring is with wisdom. You stare with understanding. That's what I would just advise you. Another cultural shock is going to work. There are times you don't just call off work. Today I have worked so hard. Let me call that madam and let her know that I'm not coming, I'm sick. Don't try it though. Or you call off such, make sure that you really seriously have an emergency, and let them know that you might not be in for a day or for 8 hours, so that they can have a replacement. Don't just say I can't come to work, because people are depending on you. Everything about them is like a circle, so that they can get a replacement for you. And then another thing that we do is that most times we are always asking for discount. What is the discount? What discount are you giving me? They don't used to ask for discount though, except there is a promo or a coupon for that product. Don't ask for discount. Whatever you see at the shelf is the price for that thing. Okay, the next is tips. Most restaurants, most eating places, they always ask for tips. They don't ask you. It's when they give you your check and you are signing out, you're signing tips for them. Some they put out the tip, some they don't, just so it's at your own discretion. So tips are also very important, so you learn to give out tips. So most of you that don't like to dash people money, and you will learn it to give out people tips. Then another thing is that most times they encourage using your bag all over and all over again. So most times here, when we go to stores or shops or supermarkets, they say, madam, give me bag now, put it in the bag. And sometimes you are leaving the supermarket with 25 bags. So you can use your bag more than once. They are encouraging less use of plastic bags, and then they are using eco-friendly bags that will help, the environment. Another thing that we do, over here, men go and urinate on the road. Please, you don't need to do that too. They can think that you're a madman, that you are pressed. You just go on the road, say, let me just ease myself. So they can catch you. Police can even arrest you. Please use the toilet. There are restrooms in the restaurant. You can stop over maybe in a restaurant or eatery or something and say, can I use your toilet, please? And they have local toilets where you can actually ease yourself. So you can get an app that helps you navigate and know what's your community and where you can use local toilet. Okay, so last but not the least, make sure you have the right document when you are going for interview or opening an account. For instance, the last time I went to open an account, I went there and one important document was missing: the address of the house I was staying. The address was missing, and so they didn't let me in. So I have to go back to get that done. So get the papers. Make sure you have the right papers. When you go to our open account, you book ahead of time to open account, to go for an interview. You have to always check. Make sure you arrive at the time, because once you miss then they have to rebook you for another day. These are just few of the cultural shock that I think I know. So if you have more, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Let us know so that others will know. And thank you for watching and following and liking and subscribing. And please, when you view our channel, always comment. Those comments will help us know that you are actually watching. Thank you. God bless you. We love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.